What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Mikey Banks here with another episode of HotGrabbaTalk. It's your boy, chilling with his guys. Right across from me, I got my boy Ron Capo here. It's the one and only.
Capo Papo.
To my right, I got my dog with me. My nigga Lord, Lord. Say the slogan, man.
Life for the party. What up, though?
Yes, sir.
Shit was good, y'all. What's good, y'all? Here with another pod on a nice little Sunday night. Here with my guys. There's been a lot of shit going on in the week, but we're gonna get into it. We're gonna divulge. How y'all niggas' week been, though? What's the vibes?
Shit, week been cool. Been in the crib a lot. You know, it's cold. Gotta stay warm.
It's a fact,
You know what I mean? Handle my business, go right back inside type of days. How y'all shit been?
Right. It's been brick ass. But it's been productive, you know. Got farther than where I was from the week prior, so that's all that matters. And I made it through.
It's a fact. Gotta keep on striving. Me, same old shit, man. You know, boy, go to work, come back, take a nap, go back to work, go pick Shorty up, come home, go to work, keep it on repeat. So I get those nice little days where I can do shit like this and bring out some good content. There's been a lot of shit going on. Shit, we get started with this wildfires going on in Cali. Supposed wildfires. First off, prayers to the people in Cali going through that shit and losing their houses and everything, because that shit's beyond tough.
Yes. Condolences to your pockets and to your people.
Facts, big condolences to y'all out there in Cali, man. But shit, what y'all think about it, though? Think it's some man-made shit? Think it's some people? What's going on?
Honestly, you know, they gonna tell you what it is right in your face, you know? So I think it's some man-made stuff. Well, I don't gonna say man-made, but I definitely think it's an arsonist, you know? And we having these people out here, you know what I mean? That money talk. That's all it take, you know? Because I was on TikTok and they were saying how the Palisades has like some type of reservoir that's been empty for like the past year already. And the LA Fire Department ain't know about it and whatnot. So I think definitely, like, you know, it's been a planned thing. Because at the end of the day, you gotta look at it like when you see in the movies, people don't want to move out of places. And the places that they live in is very valuable, you know?
Yeah, they don't be wanting to leave. And it's tough to leave home because that shit's your house. Everything, all the memories, everything that's there.
Yeah. I think it's like a city. It's a city, like Palisade City. I don't want to be correct me if I'm wrong, but it's like a city, and they voted that they didn't want like an update on like the environmental changes and I guess stores and all types of stuff. And you know, when you tell them type of people no, they gonna still take that.
So basically, they could have been prepared for this shit, but they elect not to.
I feel like some people be unrealistic, you know. It ain't gonna be your way or the highway. So, man, if I did live over there, I definitely would have been packing my things if they would have asked me to get out.
Oh, day. I seen, what's it called? A totally different other wildfire that happened. This shit happened in Kansas. I guess either months ago, years ago, whenever it happened. But apparently it was like some dude who saved his house just by leaving all his sprinklers system on, like around that whole area. So it showed a nice little aerial view of basically everything around him burnt up to a crisp, smoky, just besides his house and like a little bit of the land where it's green. I seen that shit. I was like, damn. I hope there were some people in Cali that caught that idea and said, shit, if I'm gonna leave, let me at least do what I can to prevent something.
Shout out to him for being smart enough to think ahead.
Yeah, that's super planning ahead. You can't even. That's some real off the top type shit. I said, fuck, let me try this, see what happens.
LA is definitely a state with more active environmental things happen over there. earthquakes and all that. So it's
Yeah. With the tectonic plates and all that shit. It's between earthquakes and just lifestyle. Cause shit, LA hectic.
I think if you live over there on that coast, you gotta just be prepared to go do some shit.
Realistically. And the wildfire thing, that shit is not nothing new. Like they've been known for getting wildfires out there in Cali.
Like,
The fact that they didn't have a better plan is just something I just find a little crazy. Or the fact that they can't use water from the ocean. Because basically they saying what? The salt is going to do something to the land or something like that. Or to the plants or environment.
that's tough.
But it's like, bro, look at the alternative. You might as well just get some helicopters, strap up the little chutes with water and just do something.
As a New Yorker, I don't think that we will be equipped to just uproot and stay there and live there forever. Like, niggas is not waking up prepared for an earthquake. I'm not waking up prepared for a fire.
I don't know. Bro, when we first felt that earthquake, that shit was crazy to me last year.
What you thought it was, though?
Like, I didn't know what I thought it was because I was driving, but I felt something. I was like,
Nah.
man, I thought it was just like the road or something.
Right.
Fucking group chat started going crazy. Nigga said it's an earthquake. I'm like, hell yeah?
I went outside and seen the housing people dragging that big ass dumpster. So I thought, I was like, oh, that was an earthquake. I said, no, that was the dumpster. That shit is concrete. Oh. Then that shit happened again. I looked, I'm like, damn, that was that. I'm like, I ain't know what to do. So, yeah, I'm good on that though.
Hey, Cali got is known for his wild disasters, man-made disasters, and all types of stuff. So me, I'm the type of person that's gonna have a sky ride. I ain't gonna really invest in living out there, you know.
So I ain't buying making no crib.
I go get the B&B for the weekend and some shit, you know. But I ain't gonna be in the
city with it.
Feel you see what happened with my son Pop? I can't. I'll peep Pop smoke.
So you gotta get through this doorman, that other doorman, and then you gotta have a fob. Shit me.
I did see too that they was trying to make like a smart LA 2028 or some stuff, so that might be part of it, and you might just see some extra stuff going down.
Imagine as it just burn down or just get rid of a lot of shit just to make space.
Yeah, nah, that's definitely what that was. You gotta think about it. Like I asked myself, like, what the hell do you think is gonna be there next? What do you think is gonna be there next? Like, you think that they're gonna rebuild houses? You know, who's gonna purchase this? How much is it gonna cost to repurchase this? It's a lot of things that fall back to it. You know, they gonna have FEMA for that. They don't. Some people, I think, like natural fires and
I think that shit
disasters,
is over.
it's not covered by insurances.
Yeah,
But
like the
FEMA is
fire shit,
different
they
though.
say they ran out or
FEMA-
it's not covering.
Like I think insurance is like State Farm and Geico and all that type of stuff, like renters insurance. But FEMA is like governmental assistance after like a natural disaster. So that's when you know what I mean. That's for all my PPP boys. You heard?
I already knew that's where he was going. I'm saying, listening to it, I'm like,
So where that money
plus
go
one is
from?
two. I'm like, all right.
I don't know what's up, man.
Said check equals check.
Yeah.
Word though. They probably cut them a nice little check. Get addresses on everybody in that area and more for the little son.
That's crazy though, because like if there's no insurance, if there's no fire insurance or whatever going on, all those people just lost their homes, and it's like that's it. Go find you a job.
No, they're not gonna go for that.
Nah, that's not even that. The people that live over there got money, and I ain't trying to make it seem like that, but it's like you lost your stuff.
Yeah,
It's definitely like insurance wise, you're not really getting too much out of it. But as far as you know what's going on with your pockets and your investments towards those properties, you know they know what's going on. You know, I don't think that's like a type of area you're really not gonna know what's going on with that. They There's Ferraris and Porsches and Benzes and all types of stuff that got flamed up over there. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't going back. I would have got the U-Haul. I'm like, oh, load it up.
They had the bulldozer come through and push all the cars.
The cars that was abandoned. I was looking at the foreigns. I was seeing that Benzo right there.
You see this shit, bro? Niggas left the Benz, niggas left the BMW. You gotta know, like that's 150 right there.
No bad. That's already a credit.
50 right there. Like they said, like some odd billion was lost already.
Damages.
Some odd billion in damages. Nah, like a high
billion.
number.
Yeah.
High number, like high billion.
That shit's still going on, like right now. Like today,
I don't think it's
they
that
can stop
crazy.
it, right?
I don't think it's that crazy.
It's tough.
But it's like,
Because they say with the winds and shit.
how does
it's
an arsonist
feeding
get it to that point? The only way an arsonist could get it to that point, my logic is, whatever trail he walked in, he was just had the oil following him or some shit, and then he just lit it with his last straw. Like, it's like how you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how hard it is to start a fire.
I've seen multiple things. I've seen a video of where like a dude was literally in a car, like driving down some road, squirting either gas or some shit just outside his whip, just making a whole trail of fire. Then I seen like some crazy person just around LA just burning shit, setting shit on fire. And I even got on Twitter to some nigga named Alex Jones to the point where it's on some where he started making it a whole what's it called? Like a governmental type thing. Between the left and the right type shit. I'm like, bro, it's that deep.
That's crazy. It's that the fire is still going on and the death toll rose to 24 people. That's crazy.
That's just that they know
Like
people don't want to leave their house, Mo.
niggas. Matter of fact,
People don't want to leave their
I
cribs.
was a little out of sync. I did see
It's
the
not even
video
that they don't
of
want
niggas-
to. My fault.
Go ahead.
You good?
I did see the video of niggas inside the crib while the fire is just surrounding them. So I get it now. Go ahead.
It's the people with sentimental value to their cribs. It's like the old heads. I seen old heads. They were saying that the people was in there fighting for their cribs. It's not like they're sitting there staying still letting the shit rock. Like they in there with extinguishers and water and trying to throw it out and fight it themselves like they some type of firefighter train. But you know, sorry that they families for their lost ones. But I don't know. Me, the type of person I am is like I got sentimental value to certain things. So paying attention to the news, I would have been got up out of there, right or wrong.
I would have been preparing. Yeah,
Right
get
or
all
wrong,
my
gotta
important
get out of
things,
there.
all the things that's important.
Everything.
Memorabilia.
Everything that's
rent
important.
that trunk.
Everything out of here.
All that.
It's not like I'm waiting to the last day. Oh yeah, I'm gonna get up out of here. Once the fire get next to my block, like I'm out of here. Feel me? Because if I made it to that point in life, I'm talking about cars. Feel me? Talking about clothes, all that. Even though it's materialistic stuff and it can be replaced, but so you know, some people got different attachments.
I'll fuck around and do the most I can. I'll fuck around and try to fuck around and flood my own crib. See if that shit help. And if it's a house, if I got like the holes on the side, oh yeah,
It's
get
like-
that, bring that to the roof. Cut that shit on max.
At that point, you got to remember
You
you
nail
got
that shit nail or something.
At that point, you got to know you got gas tanks and all types of stuff in your crib. You know, you got stoves,
Nigga, water.
you got wild
But them
flammables.
niggas,
Doing
hold on. So what was y'all saying about the reservoir not having water?
Yeah, it hasn't had water for a year
So
because
that
it had
affected-
repairs. Because it holds like probably like 170 million gallons of water. So it's like when all the fire hydrants run out from the county, then that's what they use.
Mhm.
So when they ran out and the fire department asked like, "Yo, where's the
Right.
water at?" They said, "Oh, it's getting repairs done to it." And then it's been getting repairs done to it for a year.
So
That-
so
and it was a cool. It was like 8 months of no rain.
all right.
They use that rain is used for them. I think it goes to those reservoirs as well. And they say like, for instance, like if they was to go fill up a hose or fill up a truck or whatever with water, usually that would take them like 1 minute or some shit. Now, because the shit was either low or they didn't have any, the shit would take like 10 minutes. And the pressure that it would come out from the hose wouldn't be enough. So they keep on refilling or they would just run out type shit.
So they ain't have enough water from their own houses.
No, not houses. This is a county thing. It's like a government thing. It's a reservoir. It's like
I get that part.
Town or
So
state or whatever.
So I'm under the impression that they don't have hoses attached to the side of their cribs.
No, all that water ran out.
Oh hell!
All that water ran out. All that water ran out. That's how bad the fires was. Because
Yeah,
that's why they were.
times.
That's why they was going back to the reservoir because they already used all the local water.
That's why niggas is saying go to the fucking
Nigga,
ocean.
they had Canada flying in with
Water?
planes of water. Like coming, they come over there, then they had the plane open up, get the water, come over, drop that shit over. Like, that shit's bugging. Shit look like a movie.
Shit, what's a happy song? Before we get to the next subject, I need to stir up some happiness.
Hold on, real quick.
No, I'm not saying that now.
Oh, okay.
I'm like,
Before we leave this subject too, I even heard that the mayor for LA defunded the fire department. That's why they talking about it. And then before the fire started, she went to like she got interviewed boarding a plane going to somewhere like Morocco or some shit like that. Like
she got up about it.
She went on vacation right when the fire started.
I seen some satellite shit. I don't know if the shit is accurate or not. Don't take everything we saying here as 100% facts unless you hear a nigga quote saying, I seen this X, Y, and Z. Whether it's quoted from a good source. But I seen footage, like satellite footage of apparently, I guess, in Cali where the fire set off. And it was like in 3 different areas where this shit happened like at the same time. I was like, that's kind of sus. If it's a wildfire that happened due to the environment and they traveled through the winds and shit, I don't see how they all could start at the same time. But it's a crazy world we live in. I stay safe out there in Cali too, man. My prayers for you.
And shout out to all my Cali people out there, man.
Facts, my nigga Jordan.
Cali people, hope y'all safe.
Cali subscribers.
Not my people. You know, everybody, man. God bless.
My prayers to my mans that subscribe to. I've seen that. What's it called? I'm not sure if it's your house or your content house or house that you got y'all contact in the whole time. Prayers to you, bro. Hope one day you get all your shit back. Minor setback. Gonna get that major get back.
Yeah, man. Speaking about streams, man, y'all seen that Black Boy Max streaming?
That shit is some. I ain't like that shit. Niggas had New York looking bad.
Yeah.
Give the people some clarification on what transpired.
Basically, it was just bad vibes in the air, and it stemmed from people. What it seemed like was Max was telling people not to smoke in the B&B, and of course it was that, but more so, TJ. I guess he got beef for Bass Swag or whatever. He got whatever tension, and he feel like Bass Swag is chilling with his ops.
It's so funny because it was wild. Like it was like so much reactions and people breaking the shit down.
Yeah.
It wasn't until my nigga Academics or TJ's Mans that was on stream that broke it down. Once they seen the Bass Swag that it was already like tension from the jump soon as niggas woke in the room type shit. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
I said that nigga be with the ops.
Not even the beef, you feel me? Ain't trying to get into who did what to bro, but at the end of the day, bro gotta know it's like, you feel me? So it's, when you in that music industry, it ain't no picking sides, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you gotta deal with people, you know what I'm saying? Even if they did do street shit to you, you know?
But that's the thing though, that aside, besides that, it's like if you walk in to someone's area and they ask you politely, yo, bro, please don't smoke because smoke said it's gonna go off. It's an Airbnb. Respect the nigga shit. It's like, it's all about respect. He ain't say it disrespectfully. Well, it's like in a sense, I could fake see like a 15% of me could see how he kind of interpreted it as disrespect. I'm not sure if he took his tone as like him saying it in a different type of way. I don't know if he's used because, like he said, you don't know the nigga, you never seen him or whatever. I think that's probably cat. You probably seen a clip of the nigga streaming or whatever, but that's that how the nigga talk or how he sound. So if he says, "Yo, bro, no, please don't smoke in here or don't smoke in here," thank you, appreciate it. I don't see that as disrespect. It's more of him asking for respect.
Yeah. But with that, I just think it's more of an ego thing, you know?
Oh,
I
did.
think that it's just like somebody not being able to like, all right, somebody told me what to do on stream. I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, it's just like, it's respect. Like, don't even make it nothing. Like, somebody tell you not to smoke, just, you know what I mean? Say what you got to say in your head.
Especially if you're not invited to the area. Like if I walk into anywhere that's like function type, first thing I'm gonna ask if I'm a smoker and I know that's what I do. The first thing I'm gonna ask before I even get there is, can I smoke? Or am I valid to smoke?
Yeah, I mean, I
And
don't
he
even
even
get
said
into
niggas
that.
could go inside or out or inside the front. I mean, outside the front or in the backyard just smoke. Niggas still wasn't trying to jack that. And nigga 5, he as an older nigga, he should be able to really put that shit like dead to shit if it seemed like it was
Yeah.
tension.
That could have been a 48 though, too, though. You gotta think about that. It's like, nigga, I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm no TJ. I ain't going to no back to smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, back to smoke. Like, I don't care if I'm city, you feel me? I understand that. It's like, he probably just take it, like, deep down inside, TJ probably just thinking, like, oh, yo, this nigga base swag here, he fuck with the ops, he can line me up. You know? That's how
It's
it be.
like
That's just
I
that New
hear
York.
that too, and that's like more of a reason for you to just not even be there. You think, all right, let me smoke a spliff that's gonna cool my nerves. Like, come on, bro. You don't gotta prove that you tough by not following a nigga's rules, a nigga's house rules.
That's that New York, man.
That's
That's
that bad New
that.
York. You gave niggas a bad rap, and the nigga 5 he blows in the smoke in the nigga face while leaving. At first, I ain't pre that. I seen this shit over. I was like, nah, this nigga hit him with the OD. Yo, suck my dick. That was to me, suck my dick. What I was saying, suck my dick. Nigga hit the. Or show you the nigga sitting down. Niggas walking. Nigga shit. It did that shit. I'm not even gonna do it to you, cause feel me?
Appreciate it. Pass me the tea and the cup. Thank you. I'm gonna piggyback off of what Cavo said. But yeah, as far as them on their side, it definitely was like an ego thing. As far as all that paranoia shit about niggas lying, listen, an excuse is always gonna be an excuse. A fact is always gonna be a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Niggas was testing that nigga waters. They ain't expect for that nigga to speak up, and they just went off how they felt about him asserting what he wasn't allowed. When you good around, I've seen it over and over. When men with money or without money, when they get around other males that's just standing on business, you're not gonna play with them. If he would have delivered it like on some like, listen, I respect what you got going on, but I'm not gonna play with you first and foremost, and then I'll respect what you got going on.
If who said that? Max?
Yeah, like it probably would have been a whole different
That
energy.
shit would have been like further left.
Because when you do that, when people don't expect for you to do that, it makes them pause instead of just react and start barking.
But the way that nigga been barking after the shit makes me think that he's one of those niggas that won't pause and think. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hear what you saying.
Was barking?
TJ, like after the fact. It's
So
like, bro, that's what I'm saying. Because you saying real shit, but it's like some of that shit don't apply to certain niggas, gang.
Nah, but so.
Because some niggas that be itching to prove a point, that's what it seemed like after. Because even after he's still trying to say, like, yo, bro, if there's no cameras there, I'm gonna smack that nigga. Like, what do you mean telling me not to smoke?
Him trying to stand on or whatever he was trying to stand on after the fact was after the fact. My point of view is saying, like, if he would have, if Max would have stood on it a certain type on that type of way, with that type of vibe and really stand on that shit, it would have made niggas be like, "Oh, you a shark? Or you?"
Mhm.
And they
Yeah,
wanted to
waters.
try to treat him like a little Palmer fucking Ranian. Like, you
That's
know
a
what I'm saying?
fact. But the
So
thing is, like,
that's how it should have went.
that's a fact. But the thing is, in reality, this is in a perfect world because niggas know for a fact in reality this ain't happening. Or in a perfect world, this shit ain't perfect. But once a nigga says don't do that, it should have just been simple as don't do that. Like there's a whole reason for why he didn't want the shit done. Like y'all know why he didn't want the nigga to smoke?
You said something about it being a B&B. Got paid the brand.
Not even that. It's more so because the smoke alarm. He said if the smoke alarm go off, that shit's gonna go off for like 3 hours because he already smoked in there and that shit happened. He said if that shit goes off for 3 hours, that shit's gonna kill this whole stream and all this right here is gonna end it. All that shit would be for nothing. Because one nigga couldn't put out a spliff or could just go outside and smoke. One nigga that wasn't invited there to begin with.
You know that's niggas' excuse right there.
Niggas be trying to
You
go
should've
on
just
these.
said all that.
Niggas be going on these niggas' platforms for clout and be having too much ego to respect niggas.
I think more of the story, you gotta stand on business, man. You gotta stand on business when it comes to that, man. No smoking, no smoking. You gonna smoke, man. Do what you gonna do.
Do your
Man,
thing.
just
Just don't step on these old white Fazos.
But just stop talking about it after, you feel me? Because it's just like, if you really that and you on that, you gonna do what you gonna say, do it. Don't be talking about all these what ifs and just should just do it.
Because the nigga Max don't really care about the shit. Everybody else is the ones that's just hyping it. And
also though, like just thinking about it, because of all of those reasonings, that main reason of the 3-hour alarm, he should have had enough patience and resilience with himself to be able to pull him homie to the side. Like, listen, I'm not trying to disrespect you, blah, 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 but listen, this shit gonna go off for 3 hours. I'm gonna ask you, please, for the second time, can you please go outside? I don't want to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, niggas just saying niggas gotta talk to niggas like they babies and shit. You gotta really break shit down or just really be real. Because they ego.
You gotta talk to a nigga ego sometimes.
I ain't trying to do all that, nigga. If I tell you something, it's something.
Honestly, my parents told me, man.
Like if I sped it in a respectful way too, it's like, what?
Well, yeah, my parents told me, they be talking to me crazy, especially when I was young. They say, yo, I'm gonna talk to you like this because when you in the real world, there ain't no filter. You can't expect nobody to want to talk to you some type of certain way because you feel this way. Like, it is what it is. Somebody talk crazy. What you gonna do? You know what I mean? Like, these niggas be bugging. It's like, and it's not even like, it's like, I understand people come off harsh, but at the end of the day, you just gotta take it for what it is. Sometimes people got a weird tone, and if somebody's on that with you, then, you feel me? Play your cards right. That's all I could say. You know, can't have too much feelings behind that.
Gangster. Don't be too emotionally involved. Just take shit for what it is.
No feelings in the money, man.
But I feel like when you know you dealing with an ego, and you know, like, nigga, I'm not even at you with my own ego. You think you got an ego? Let me show you something.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So that's why I say he could have practiced more resilience and just you picking, you know who you got a baby on, and you know the niggas that I'm not about to play with you.
Yeah.
So he had two options. He somewhat just stayed in the middle and stood on his own business in his own way.
Yeah.
Word.
If I'm on either sides of the playing field, it is what it is.
Like I said, you gotta look and see, like, oh, this you ain't about to play with me. All right, so what I say is what I say.
Yo, you know he wasn't wearing. You know those was one pair of pants he was wearing.
What? I don't know nothing about the pants.
This nigga Mac. You know those one pair of pants he was wearing. You see the shit in the chat, bruh. Because it looked like he had what's it called, basketball shorts under. Those were one pair of Balenciagas, some $2,000, some $200 and $3,000 shit. That's like put together. Nigga sent the shit in the chat. I was like, that's max fit? Nigga say, yo, bro, the whole time I thought this nigga had shorts underneath. My man was like, you know, that's one pair of pants, bro. I'm like, huh? Nigga had some Balenci's.
Some conjoined shit.
I'm gonna show you the picture of this shit.
Talking about bad drip. Hold on, we gonna talk about bad drip after he show y'all the picture. You got time stamp it too, so you throw the picture in there.
What is that?
Yeah, 30 minutes, 20 seconds. That
Niggas
shit ain't
want-
cozy.
Niggas want, man, they want that much for that?
Oh,
I could throw in a pair of sweats and basketball shorts.
Because he
and
threw
say-
this shit in the
do
chat. I
same thing.
looked. I was like laughing my ass off. Max for the question mark. Nigga said, bro, my man said, this isn't. He said, he's not sagging, right? Nigga said, I'm like, huh?
Mm.
Nigga said, I promise you, if you didn't show me this picture, I would have thought the same. Nigga said, nah, $2,000 for N1 sweats is crazy.
bad. Let's get to that bad drip, man. What y'all think about that Lil Baby album, man?
Oh man,
I'm crying. I didn't see that coming.
When we go first, or you gonna go first?
I don't like it.
Man.
Some of it is, I'm gonna give it about 3 chances to grow on me, because most music, it just doesn't. For me personally, it just doesn't fit my path. It doesn't sit right with me initially if I don't like it. But I'm gonna give it like 2 more listens.
Me, I gave the album 2 listens. I feel like there's a narrative, there's a hate baby narrative, low key, because this album wasn't as bad as what people was telling me it was. So I'm falling in the middle of giving it a 6.5 and a 7. Like me giving him the 7 is me just being humble and me just, but it's more of a 6.5 type of vibe. But yeah, we're gonna see what that is. We got a special guest. But yeah, I'm giving that shit a 6.5. It's just more realistically type shit. Alright, yeah, we back. Had a minor interruption, might have had a nice little guest pop up. Tell them who you are. Tell
Big
people
Sammy,
who you
not the
are.
one.
Say it louder, man. Talk to the
Sammy,
people.
you know what
To
it
the
is.
mic, and the mic.
We're here to talk our shit and smoke these weed, feel me?
Shit, me holding the HotGrabbaTalk. The guys is...
Come on now.
Alright, but yeah, back to what I was
Sammy
saying.
Sosa.
Feel me? Been a minute.
No bad. Welcome. But shit, back to what I was saying. I forgot where I left off, but I was saying what's it called, between a 6.5 and a 7. I would say me just being nice would give him a 7. Realistically, I'd probably give it a 6.5-ish. I'm still on the fence about that. But nah, I fuck with his first song. Let me look at it. The intro, I fucked with it. It was a different sound. My song sounded a little more introspective and a little more, I don't know. It was different. He was in his bag. There was no drums and shit. Listen Up, fucked with it. Dumb and Dumber with the Thug and Future. What's it called? Future? Gotta fuck with it.
Did y'all talk about how y'all feel about Gunna not being on the album?
I mean, niggas expected that. He already said how he felt.
That
Nah, he
wasn't
did.
even. That
Yeah.
was even a thought.
But how do you
Yeah.
feel about it? Do you feel like you agree? Like, I personally feel like they both got their own talent, but a little bit of spark of Gunna would have been fire.
Low key. But like I said, niggas already know that shit wasn't happening. So
Shit.
Facts.
Shit
it
was
was
way
nothing
out the
even to
window.
think about.
That's why that
Gangsta.
nigga had pre-sale. If y'all didn't see, he had pre-sale in wristbands and shit like that. He was giving them out in Irvington and
For that free
Brooklyn and
concert.
shit for that free concert to get his album. For
That-
me,
that
he's
shit-
smart.
That says enough.
He knew
right
that
there,
shit wasn't
bro.
that fire enough. He had to sell free tickets to get that shit. But I jacked my son,
Yeah.
baby. But this album
Rollout
was
is a
little-
rollout.
In the towns, you giving out free tickets.
Okay,
Something
New York.
wrong with the lyrics.
Niggas was feeling the type of way because Atlanta wasn't even getting that.
Something wrong with the
Yeah,
lyrics.
that's kind of foul not to do for the whole
Okay,
time.
come on now.
But chill. The first 2 listens, it's some good mid. I guess I call it some good mid. It ain't trash. It ain't whack to me. What you think, Cop?
Shit, dirt.
Oh. Cause I'm standing on what I'm standing on, but I'm gonna get specific. So what's dirt to you about it? Is it the flow? Is it the lyrics?
Lyric could never be the lyrics.
Shit,
He talking
cloud.
that shit.
Right.
It's the flow.
It's definitely the flow.
It's the flow. Flow is, I think the flow is the same thing with every shit. And I think like the flow is like a halfway confident. Let me talk my shit. But it's like, yo, baby, we tired of that. Like, you gotta go reminisce, or you need to go get on some.
Let niggas know some.
You know what I'm
stories.
saying? You need to go get on some.
Let niggas know some.
You know what I'm
stories.
saying? Yeah, go get something else. Like you need to get something else cooking. Cause whatever you saying right now, niggas ain't really relating to, bro. Talking too much money, man. You know?
So if you said it sounds the same, how you felt about the first song? You felt like it sounded like shit he always put out?
It's not shit that he always put out. It's the shit just on that whole album sounds the same. You feel me?
Nah, I
As far
mean
as flow-wise.
specifically that first song and that
Yeah.
flow.
Yeah.
Because to me, it sounded like a different flow, a different approach to the song.
It sound like it might not sound like his previous albums, but definitely sound like his recent singles and whatnot. You know, that's as far as to me. But as far as like all the other hit albums that he have and non-hit albums, nah, it don't sound like that.
Because that single stuck out to me. That first song. I
Yeah,
was
like-
jacking that shit heavy.
Like
It
this
was
the
different to me. It sounded different. Either that or I just haven't been tapped in with Baby in a minute.
Baby without Gunna. So
You know, some Baby been with Gunna for a minute.
That's
that shit
why I
been
feel like,
increased.
yeah, that's what that is though. Gunna not adding to his rhymes no more.
What y'all rate this compared to his last album? Or how you put it
I
in
feel like
comparison with that?
it's like true question. This is definitely not as good as his last album, but I definitely feel like the real question should be what do people rate this towards Gunna's album that he had? Who did a better album?
Shit. I didn't even listen to his last.
Gonna have the
album.
same flow for forever.
But if you, I was gonna say, Gunna flow doesn't
and
change.
perfect, and is continuing to somehow perfect it to where when you listen to something new, he's hitting you with an unexpected flow, but it's the same thing.
Yeah,
The fact that he's able to do that is just like he knows, like listen, I'm gonna rinse and repeat what I'm doing, but I'm gonna make sure that I sharpen this iron every chance I get because I know y'all gonna get bored of that.
yeah.
I feel like Baby he's seen what was getting him there, and he was like, I'm gonna flood y'all niggas with this shit, and I'm not gonna really,
Yeah.
But he said it like,
He the
He
type of
gonna
nigga that
change
could
up
just
the
do it
market.
to do it, whether it's good or bad. You feel me? Like niggas is gonna rep him regardless. Like yeah, I'm jacking Baby, but I'm not jacking his album.
so in his heart, he's not an artist. He's not a rapper.
But he said that in his interview, his first ever interview. He said it. I was never into music. It was straight drugs. You feel
Right.
me?
He's a trap star, respectfully. Kudos to him for, you know what I'm saying, making it out the trenches and turning it into something positive.
Facts.
But at the same time, like, music is a hustle too, in that sense. Like, your product has to evolve
Mm-hmm.
into what
It gotta grow with your
the
listeners.
customer has their tolerance is built for certain things. So it's like you gotta. I think the song that you're talking about, you like the flow change, like
The first shit. The
I'm
very
pretty
first shit.
sure you could predict that. You could predict what type of flow was gonna come from him because he produced the same thing for so long.
After it, exactly. Or not going into it, is what you're saying.
Hold on.
Like I listened to the song already predicting
Where?
because how he always went.
No.
That's why I like this one because it was different.
All right. So you see how you like you giving that one a chance and you liking it because it's different. When I
Mhm.
say predicting it, like for me, with my ear and my own musical taste and all the things that I like about music, knowing that he was going at some point produce a different flow, I ran through the flows that I can see him try based off of what he's doing. I'm like, yep, it's going to be some shit like this.
Me, I didn't go
ex-
into
he
with no
did exact-
expectations.
He did exactly that. I was just like, damn.
That's the thing. I didn't go into with no expectations because I'm a casual Lil Baby listener.
Well, that was
Like
just,
I don't even got the shit downloaded. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but that was just me like liking good music, like some shit that's about the last 10 years. That's me really looking for that. Like,
That's how you know music's good when you could go back to it years later and it's still not.
right, it's still.
I feel like that one song I could low key do. I don't know. Let me hit
10 years.
Give you a little sample of what I'm talking about. What I'm saying.
Hmm.
I figured out how I could do it. How I could play the music without playing too much, without even thinking about it. Automatic time, and they always have those certain periods to go in.
Yeah, nigga.
Yeah,
Baby got songs you could listen to 10 years later.
One of them. We one of them.
Baby, listen, he was a pandemic star. He was a GOAT. He was about to get into his previous albums too, though. I'll wait till after this little snippet.
All right, give you a little snippet about. Give you like a little 15-second sample of how that shit was sounding.
That
It
song
wasn't
number one.
typical. Yeah.
That shit just pissed me off.
I feel like this song was a.
Well, was it the lyrics or was it
It
the
was a
sound?
flow.
decent intro, but
The
the flow
flow?
was slow.
It was
Slow
mad
as slow.
slow.
We
It's
know
sad.
Baby the dump.
This
To
shit was
me, it was just
sad.
sounding like a typical intro or startup to an album where
Weak.
it's slow.
The beat was carrying him.
That's what I'm
Weak,
saying.
30,
That's probably what I
40%.
really
Can't
fell
be
in love
doing
with.
that.
And the rhyme pattern is the same rhyme pattern.
Yeah.
Timmy went to school and had this with a baby and a da-da-da, like he do long.
My son said
I
he got
was
the
listening
same
to the
shit.
bar.
He
I was about to
do,
say,
he
we
do
about to say.
long because I make music, so I'm listening to it like, all right, I know what it feels like and to see when your music progresses. Like, so I'm like, them first 4 years he was lit, but I'm like, you know, the music got to change.
Yeah, at some point, like you see Chris Brown versatile, so like it works for him at any point. You could go to his music
That
10,
nigga's
15
an
years.
alien.
20
you can't
years
compare that.
later.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, you can't.
I ain't
Going
gonna
crazy
lie.
in the mix
I mean,
like
nah,
that.
you
was
can't.
just like,
You can't mix
I
him
don't know
with
too many
people
Baby
that's-
though.
I don't know too many
Two
people that
different
got.
artists.
I don't know too many fellas that really got Chris Brown in his playlist. And you got Chris. I don't
It's
got.
Serato.
Y'all don't be
I
jacking
got-
him, or y'all just
no,
don't
he's
listen to
speaking
him.
for himself.
You got Chris Brown.
I know Chris Brown shit.
Old Chris Brown. Oh, right now. Like
Yeah.
what's the most recent Chris Brown you got?
Oh,
Go to
well,
library.
shit. Last one that I listened to was the shit with him and Aaliyah when he sampled "Don't Think They Know."
Fire.
How long ago is that?
It's the only song
That
I
shit
got to
came
hear
out-
by Chris
and-
Brown.
and
That's
shit-
that's the
shit was
same.
fire.
That's the same shit I got.
Oh, yeah,
It
you
was
said
like
Indigo.
between 13 or 15.
And what year is that?
2013
Yeah,
and
that was
15.
like that was
It's a
that was
sample.
14. That was
2019.
Something like that.
So
yeah.
would you really consider you got Chris Brown in your library, or at least in your rotation?
No.
That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, one
That's why
song.
it's for just the fellas.
It's dumb funny.
Nah,
But I say Chris Brown's just a generational talent. I feel like he's the type of niggas that no matter what he say, what he put out is going to sell, and it's going to sell for high numbers.
when Chris Brown came out,
Yeah,
I was
filter.
like,
Oh shit! Nah. Don't think. Let me check my jacket.
I was like 10.
Niggas is Jets.
I was like,
Okay.
I was
Bless.
like,
Thank you.
I was like, Chris Brown came out like 05. I was like 10. He had the song with Jewels. Let me see if you can run it. I had the Boost Mobile. Like, this playing on the ringtone.
Mhm, that was one of his first.
You know what I'm saying? Like, playing Jewel's part, though, was just him rapping.
I don't know. I'm a Chris artist fan, so Chris.
So
Tell me
would
about
you-
Chris Brown fan. So I'm into all his music. I can run it from now all the way to the very beginning.
And my son rap, too.
Matter of fact, you said you listened to it, or some of it. For some of what you listened to, what was your opinion on it?
What do you mean? Like, how does it like? I don't
Just
know.
overall, everything is how you feel about the album. In
I
general.
mean, I'm not gonna sit here acting like he doesn't have a hit and miss. Like, there's a few songs that I really won't listen to, but like for the most part, like he'll have about 5 or 6 songs out of his whole album that I listen to on each album. So I feel like at some point it's relatable. Like 11:11, let's take for example, like 11:11 was more on an emotional level. It's about like his feelings, about like how his mind, how he feels like mentally, physically, emotionally, and I say that to say, like, I was going through a time where I felt like that. I felt like low, you feel me? And Angel Numbers, prime example, Healing Energy, or Me, that song, you feel me? That song right there, it gave you a sense of relief almost. It's like when you listen to it, it puts you at a mellow standpoint. Like, you didn't feel overwhelmed no more. You just felt like, like. And when you put it in perspective like that, like, it's a little different. See, as a female, I feel like I'm on a more emotional balance. But like, I'm not saying y'all don't have emotions, but y'all not gonna listen to the music and want to feel emotionally in tune always, especially like if it's on a sensitive factor. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're not really trying to tap into it too much.
It depends who you are, where you are,
And who you with exactly? I'll be
True. You're not gonna book that with your man sometimes.
That's what Raw Wave is for.
I don't want to wear the.
And I just started, you know, it's crazy. I don't knock his talent, but I just started listening to Rod Wave this
You
year.
gotta take it easy though,
But he's
because
nice.
that nigga have you clinically depressed.
If I'm
I
with
know.
That
the
shit is real.
if I'm with the homies, I don't want to hear no honcho.
Yeah, me neither. I might
I
be
don't want to
going
hear
on.
nothing soft. I don't want to hear nothing sexual if I'm with the homies. You feel me? It's like if I'm with a girl on alone, all right, cool. Feel me? I'll soften up. But that's why I don't really let people get the aux. They start be paying honcho, all this heartbreak, sad shit. Like, if me only acceptable, probably heartbreak, sad shit that I could ride along with the homies and sing, it's A Boogie. You feel me?
I feel you.
Gangsta. A Boogie, because at the end of the day, A Boogie, no matter what A Boogie is saying, I mean, what he's really rapping about is damn near he talking about getting his heart broken.
Nigga said, I used to fuck with you. Nigga said, you heard that, bro? Ride with you.
Because you can relate to what Boogie was going through. Everybody had that dusty.
Nigga said, hit the blunt.
Like a typical hood nigga story. Come on
Should have
now.
never even fuck with you.
I feel you on that.
Says a
But
hood nigga story.
Look, you
You feel me?
Snapchat
Niggas ain't
niggas
singing no
already
Trey
feeling
songs together. Like,
Oh,
you know what I'm
Nigga said,
saying?
what
Like,
type of time you on?
yo,
see, you went
Nigga
way
said,
too far.
that's what I'm saying though.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
That's when
that's
when you give people the aux.
It's certain. I don't know. I'm different. Drive my car, nigga. I control the aux, so I play whatever I want to play.
I'm about to play that
What?
shit on the
This shit,
drive
like,
now.
if I play some Trey, like, I'll play some like one of his remixes I really fuck with.
Yeah.
Believing in you.
No.
Yo.
I said, chick, girlfriend could come too. Like, he was talking about his bitch, her friend going through. He like, your girlfriend could come too. And I know she wanna see me. Like, it's talking about having a threesome. Like,
I feel you.
like,
Boyfriend.
it's certain shit. Like, I don't put a limit on because I'm riding with my mans.
That's some shit I gotta just come on the radio and just
Like, I'm
play
not gonna
naturally.
listen to no OD sad shit. When niggas in the
I was gonna
car.
say, when I'm riding with people, niggas throw me on the aux. It's more versatile. I know I'm listening for everybody else too,
Right.
so I'm not gonna stick to Trey
It's
songs.
safe.
He might be thrown in there.
It's safe soft shit
Yeah,
too.
you could do it, but you feel me?
Nigga said, I'm not doing that.
I'm not gonna
I
listen
go
to
first though. I don't want to hear no drill music. I don't want to hear no
I
drill
don't do
music
that
the whole
either.
ride.
I don't do drill either because now
Don't
it's
listen
like
to
you don't
this
know who you
dirt.
chilling with.
It's OT7 Kami.
As far as New York drill music, you don't know who you. I do the drill music as far as another state, but as far as New York, you be in the car with niggas. You don't know who in the car, bro.
Niggas
You gotta be in the car with a Mac, jet.
Niggas be faking
You don't know who you in the car with.
I ain't give a fuck about none of
It's
that.
like, but as far as this, when they talk, when the songs get to talk about the dads, it's like I don't want niggas thinking that I'm siding with niggas. I'm listening as a non-gang banging individual. Niggas is out here like,
Yo, cut that shit off.
Yo, that's my homie, yo.
I had a nigga woke up on my car and I was playing some shit. I was like, word?
Yeah, but you gotta know those.
Like,
You gotta know those type of people don't really got your IQ, so it's like you got.
Oh nah, for that day it was summertime too. I dumbed it down. I met him where he was at.
Yeah.
I was like, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Came right back.
Yeah.
He like, nigga came back. I'm like, yeah. Yo, what was that shit you was talking at my window? Nigga was like, nah, cause you playing them nigga. I said, yeah, I'm playing them. I like that music.
No, this shit's streaming.
I bumped that other nigga too that y'all listen to. I like all that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
And you're not on none of they sets, so it's not. Nigga, if I'm bumping it, I'm bumping it.
nah, that was a different conversation because
Oh,
I actually they was my ops. So, but I told him like, nigga, I don't give a fuck how you feel. I'm a man first. I don't give a fuck how you feel, nigga. This is music, nigga.
Back to what I was saying. I believed in you.
Yo.
Should have told me you had that.
Y'all gotta know Hybrid right there too.
Hey, but you
Like,
started
Hybrid
it.
is right there. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna give that baby album another 2 chances.
Nada.
Nah.
Myself
It's
would be a
worth. It's
savage
worth
too.
another 2.
So for another 2.
It ain't as bad as people saying. Though.
Wasn't
It ain't great, but
them first couple mixtapes though
For
Lil Baby.
Lil Baby,
When
fact.
he
That's
was
what I'm
getting it together
saying.
though. Was,
Okay, that's what made me start bumping him. Like when it was that music, and then when he started dumping during COVID time, I'm like, okay, I see the elevation in the music from there to there. But then after that, it was no transition, no for real.
He jumped from a bench player to an all-star within like a year and a half.
Yeah, he
that
really
Drake
did.
feature.
But no, well,
Who?
teachers on. Teachers on.
Who?
The Drake feature, Lil Baby.
I
It was shit.
listened
It was
to
Dirk.
Yeah,
If anything, it was Dirk.
It was Dirk, or it was
Their game probably
Gunna.
tapped in with us. Drake gave his tapped in with the masses.
It was Gunna, right?
Gunna and Dog.
Oh.
Shit too.
Them
Dog as
niggas came
well.
out together. Remember that
Wait,
album?
what
Them
we
niggas
even talking about?
That's
We
the
talking about
album.
The feature
we talking
didn't
about
come
what,
till
bro?
that main song.
I'm not talking about the feature. I'm talking about the
Where this
whole
stem
tape.
from?
The whole tape. I don't know what you're talking about.
What y'all
Drip
talking
too
about?
hard. Lil Baby, come
First, yeah.
Oh, yeah, Drake.
on. Feel me? That was that major cosign. That was that. Everyone was like, all right.
But that's because Drake was super duper hot back then. Like Drake was on
#1 for everything. Nigga, across the
like
board.
Braun on
That and he was on
the
all the new nigga
Drake
shit.
was like Braun on the Heat, like gangster. He was on the TED, like because he could. And then I think Drake even co-signed Boogie too, though. To be honest, when Boogie first came out in New York, that's what Boogie got lit from the concert.
MSG.
Yeah,
MSG,
MSG.
yeah.
He got 100K from that shit. First 100 racks of music doing that shit.
Change your life.
Shit was sold out too. Niggas out there on that stage in his hometown.
And you know why I remember that too? That's when these sneakers had came out. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. The 11s, icy white blue shits. You know what I'm talking about? What
The
they
Legend
call it?
Blue?
Yeah, the Legend Blues came out when this
Those are the
shit.
Carolinas.
Legend.
Legend Blue, the one with the sky, like the little
Yeah.
ice bottom.
Yeah.
The Carolinas is the clear bottom.
Mm.
Columbia.
Yeah, that's what came
Columbia's-
out. That's what came out. That's around
Columbia
that
is
time.
like clear bottom. So
Good times, man. Good times.
that's what sneakers was worth sitting in line for.
It's about to be a good
I
year
forgot
for
what
them
sneakers.
sneakers,
I'm about
man.
to stop.
I'm
I'm
about
gonna
to
let
go
y'all know
broke.
right now, man. Y'all gonna see me in line for with the Kobe's.
I'm not
Two-
gonna lie
I
to
need
you.
two
I
pairs.
never felt like sneakers was
Remember
worth
niggas
standing in
talking
line.
about those
I
shits
need
too.
those.
With the
I never
Kobe's
sit in line. I had people do it for
Two
me.
pairs. Two pairs of what the Kobe's. Them just
I'm gonna need a pair just to put them shits in
That's what I'm
glass. If I get a
saying.
pair, I won't even wear them. Fuck around and make me a what the Kobe jersey.
Kobe's is the most expensive shoe out there, bro. Bro, a
He's
pair of
him.
Kobe's is just $240.
He's him.
$240. $240 for Kobe's.
RP to the Mamba, my favorite
I wouldn't even
basketball
want
player
to
of all
ball a
time.
Kobe's.
That's what I'm saying. I won't want to put them shits on. I would get a little glass case for them shits.
That's fire.
Bean, RP Bean.
That's crazy.
Forever Kobe fade away.
Yeah, bro, KD's like 130.
Everything
I'm
besides
gonna say
the
well
full
KDs
pockets.
have been dropping the KD
I
flows.
I have every single album right there in my phone.
I don't got the full pockets joint. That was like it was like a
Wait,
that was like a
I don't have the one with
Harder than ever.
the blue one. The one with the
Harder
blue
than
cover.
hard,
I don't have
actually.
that one.
That
I
full
have
package
this
joint.
one. Look.
That shit is like a that shit was like a build up.
Yeah, nah.
Everything besides
I
that
got most of
right
Baby
there was
shit in
like
my
I got those.
so you listening to that and it's like he like yeah I got Gunna helping me teaching me how
I
to
got
like
God
just
with
flow
this.
this. I'm
Think so?
writing this. I'm doing
I ain't
this.
like I ain't jacking it.
He got them helping, so it's like all
I
right.
have to make some of this in it.
I don't know how long it's gonna take for you to get there, and then he came out with the Harder Than Ever joint.
The Harder Than Ever was tough.
That was him Dolo, but what was on that though?
I'll get this away, gangster.
It was Yes Indeed. The Yes Indeed was with Drake.
I don't want it.
Like
Right Now, Life Goes On, Transporter, Never Needed No Help.
right.
Those was fire. I fucked with majority of this album.
So the hit on that joint was My Dog, most likely. Southside was on there.
I think
That's my
Southside.
doubt.
Oh yeah, Southside is on this one.
Southside was it. That shit did like 100 something.
Cash was calm.
But Southside was it because that shit did like 100 million.
Nah,
Like,
Tito's
on
the
YouTube.
devil.
Like, it's not that bad.
Shit,
It's like that shit.
Took it straight.
Yeah,
Pause. Okay.
yeah, bro, that.
Yeah, I'm a punk. I can't do Tito's.
Let's me on your chest.
That's
Listen,
it.
we out here straight here.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. It's not even it's the taste.
Tequila, right?
that's vodka.
Vodka? Oh, see? I don't even know. That's how you know I don't drink it for
Fuck.
Word, though. That shit. He was doing good.
Yeah, my shit got me loose.
Pandemic hit, and I was just like, I bet it's about to be lit. He got it.
That shit was fire. He had like dropping back to back.
That shit
It was a
said
solo-
Jijo.
It was a solo run for him for a year with him and Gunna. And
Nigga said, where them collabs go?
then they shut him down, and he came back with mad
But
collabs and
I
features.
feel like even they shit, that little mixtape they had, that shit was like mediocre. That shit was cool. That shit was hot actually back then.
Drip Too Hard?
Gunna.
I don't know. That was supposed to get a Grammy, low key. It's just that the other shit that was, who else dropped with it? I think Travis dropped with that shit too.
I was just thinking about
Drip
that.
harder.
Yeah.
What came
That
out
was a
around
tough
that time?
album too. That shit was too fire.
Drip harder.
What year was that?
That was the one.
2018.
What albums came out in 2018? Hip hop albums.
Off-White V Lone, Deep End. Let me see. What was my favorite one? Close Friends, Drip Too Hard, Never Recover. Yeah, most of those
They
was
had like
fire.
two.
Baby
They had, like,
was-
Business was calm.
I was saying too, Baby was better when he was fucking with P. I don't know if he still fuck with P though.
Think it was the
QC.
management.
QC and them had him.
That's the nigga
And
that
then now
helped.
he beat all that. I ain't gonna lie, that Atlanta politics be different to really understand with that
It was
whole
low key supposed to win
all
something
set
for
and all
that.
them niggas. You
Yeah,
feel me?
that shit, it be deeper. It be deeper than
It's not just the music. It's real street shit going on with them
Look at
niggas.
all the albums that came out with that joint. Kanye West, Ye, 21 Savage, I Am I Was, Juice WRLD, Goodbye, Good Riddance,
That was a good year.
That shit.
OD, Good Year.
That was two
That was
powerhouses
a good year.
trying to
R.I.P.
stay
to
under the
Juice.
same umbrella.
Listen, J. Cole, KOD,
Yeah, but that's just how you expect the Atlanta to be.
Drake,
Because, you feel me? Atlanta's
Scorpion,
not like New York. You expect them to look past that shit.
It was definitely. Go ahead, cousin.
Drake, Scorpion, Mac Miller, Swimming, Pusha, Daytona, Travis Scott, Astro World,
Mm.
That's probably number
Cardi
one.
B, Invasion of Privacy,
So,
or a couple other
Yeah, she
people.
You know what's so funny? It's
Jumping too.
numbers. I respect numbers. But numbers
Migos,
don't
Culture
mean
2,
likes. You know,
numbers just mean dollars.
it's so.
Playboy Cardi, Die Lit. That was a good album. After
My
that,
top-
that nigga did some other shit.
So yeah, hold on. Quick question. Do y'all listen to him?
Thanks.
Not no
full
more.
Cardi? Nah.
Yeah.
Not no more.
After
I
that
used to
album,
listen to
it was-
Cardi.
After that album, it was fake over for me.
Yeah. Once
Die
Cardi
Lit.
started doing all that weird gay Balenciaga, dye my hair shit.
Vampire shit.
Yeah, niggas wasn't on that.
He really
Niggas
lost
wasn't
the hood with that.
on
He
that. Niggas
lost
wasn't
the
on that.
hood and
But
gained
all
a bunch
that,
of
all that Millie
weirdos.
Rock with the crack in the sock, niggas was on that. Niggas was on
I
that.
liked it. I
That's what niggas
woke up with niggas talking like me.
In New York, I Millie Rock. That's what niggas was on, but
I woke up and niggas talking like
Okay, and then Jay Critch was
Broke
Wildin'
Boy.
too.
no boy.
when he was the underdog when
When
Cardi
he
was
the
nice, you thought he
underdog,
would have came out.
SoundCloud
You didn't think he would have
swaggy
gotten
nigga.
this flamboyant gay ass shit. No homo.
That's what
No,
I'm
you
saying.
feel
He
me? I
lost
can't
the
really
hood.
be
Niggas was
ODing.
like,
My fault. Hold on. You know, I want to affect my people. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Them people.
yeah, people,
you know what I'm
them
saying?
people. Yeah.
Gangster. But
It's just the way he went about it. Type
yeah,
shit,
it's
too.
like, yo, bro, you gotta chill, bro. You gotta chill, bro.
They got a thong or a bodysuit on, whatever that shit was.
I think like when he was ASAP Mob is when he was nice.
Oh, dude.
That's when he was nice. When he was ASAP Mob.
Oh, yeah, after that album,
And
he just
him-
started doing some
It was
other
him.
shit.
All them niggas went loose though. Like Rich the Kid, the Famous Dex. All them niggas lost it.
Uzi started
Awesome.
wilding.
Yeah, all some other shit.
But that was a good time to be an artist in a group.
2018.
No,
Or just in that
as soon as the hybrid, respectfully, as soon as the hybrids niggas took off, because as far as I guess being from New York, besides Wu-Tang Clan and certain people, you ain't really see niggas come through it. Everybody's popping off one by one.
I think everybody was a group.
Anywhere
Yeah,
from under
everybody.
20, anywhere between 08, besides Young Money and
It was
Roc Nation and certain
Migos,
and Kanye with Mercy and them. It's like it was a nice little.
Kanye, his
It was a
team.
gap.
YMCMB.
Good music.
It was a gap.
When
Like I think between 2010, 2011, 2012 to 2016, it was a
What-
gap. Niggas was coming
when like
in one
everybody
by
broke
one.
up, right? Like when like G Net was done,
Yeah,
and all the
everybody went
niggas just
on
started
their
getting
own.
old. Like Dipset was done.
Are you saying
Locks was just, like stopped dropping.
you saying that time or
After
In
that time.
2011,
He's saying after that time.
Between
Before.
2011 and 2016,
Yeah.
I don't feel like it was no like powerhouse groups that came through and stuck through.
Cause
Yeah,
The
it was.
YMCMBs, the G Units,
You
the
had
Roc Nation, the Kanye,
Joey
Good
Badass.
Music.
You had Pro Ever.
But niggas is coming through dope.
Nah, there was a group. Pro Ever was a group. And then
MMG?
How long
ASAP Mob was a group.
they survived?
Who?
MMG?
MMG,
'Cause
but
M-
ASAP Mob. Pro era. That's what
Yeah,
I'm saying. New York had their groups.
New York, yeah, they had their own specific house.
Flatbush Zombies. There's different niggas.
Flatbush
It's like it
Zombies.
wasn't mainstream though. They
Yeah,
wasn't
it
like
just
on
wasn't
they was,
mainstream.
but they was known though. It was like the Tumblr world, the early Instagram world type shit.
OD.
Like really early
They would have fly
underground music,
niggas.
like Capital Steez. Like remember that, bro? Like that's what niggas was really on
ASAP
back then.
Mob,
Facts. Feel me?
Yeah. You
Migos.
could be right, but like I said, just the shit that niggas was listening to on the block, I'm like, niggas wasn't really grouping too heavy. It was some shit that was there, but niggas wasn't grouping. I just felt like niggas was coming through one by one.
Yeah. That was the year, like the independence. Yeah, that's when like everybody had to split up. You feel me? You had the Meeks and all that shit come out.
So then it's like,
Not even. That's when I feel like the real split up was like after the MMG and the YMCMB era, when like 21.
Like when Nicki took off,
Kodak.
everybody took off individually.
21.
I feel like
Kodak,
once
and it
Drake
was
took off, that's when
2016.
it's really like, see ya.
I feel like when Drake took
was
off,
always
is when there was
cooking.
really competition.
He was always that nigga, but like quietly. But they was always still group. It was always still a project. It was always still seeing them all together. YMCMB. Then once he
what
started
fucked
making
it
his
up?
own projects
My
like
fault.
OVO and shit,
Yeah.
that's when it's like YMCMB became a little quiet. Meek started doing his own shit away from Ross. MMG was a little quiet.
But you gotta remember too, Lil Wayne. I think what messed shit up was when Lil Wayne stopped rapping.
That and he was trying to get his
And
bread.
Then he came back and tried to be on the rockstar shit because that was that 2010, that 2011, 2012. You feel me?
Yeah.
He was on that rockstar. Came
So
back.
It worked, though.
weight
It
shit.
did work. You feel me?
Sorta.
For his skateboard style, but I just taking that time off, like that was his prime where he feel me when he was getting into some legal troubles. He had to,
Prom Queen was fake calm. Prom Queen. I'm trying to remember
Yeah,
that.
no,
As you listen to
remember
it now, it's still just be like, all right.
Yeah, he got that. I'm just saying that
Sounds
that
different.
time off is, it left somebody to get the title, but I guess that was the move
Between that
to
and
bring
him being
Drake
in
in.
jail as well.
Yeah.
Jail shit.
Then you gotta remember who else too.
I don't know.
You know what I mean? Like
Not that.
not that many people really is putting that Jay-Z on. I mean, people are, the YNs ain't, play that whole. YNs is not playing no whole.
That's the
Our
thing about
age
that
is not
nigga.
even
He's
playing fucking home.
yeah, it's just still respect though. It's just that my son's still alive. He still got the bag. He still getting to the bag each and every year. On top, if not on top 5.
I compare.
I'm like, this nigga didn't even drop. This nigga still top 5.
I compare. Don't kill me for saying this. I compare Lil Baby to Hope when it comes to when it comes to the music. Speaking like he gave a product and he forced that shit, and then Hope just stopped. Like him trying to make any comeback. What? I said music wise, take the money out of your mind.
OD did. It still sounded a little crazy, but go ahead, cook. I ain't interrupting.
So basically saying, when you look at Hove run, Hove gave some shit. He gave a couple albums. He gave a couple hits for sure. That shit is just not gonna die. But as far as giving a 10-year music run, he ain't give that. His shit spanned like 6-7 summers, give or take. And then he stopped for a minute. Then he came back with some other shit with Rihanna and them. All right, picked up. And then after that, it was like 444, OJ Story, shit like that. And I'm looking at it like, there's other niggas that's doing 10 consecutive summers. Why you not giving us that? Why you not giving us the hits on hits on hits on hits on hits?
He might have had
Long time.
99 to 09.
99 to 09? No, because 50 came.
He was number one, and if niggas feel like no, certain people feel like 50 was number 2.
In reality, streetwise, musically, on the street level, 50 was it. Hove had the mainstream somewhat on
He had
lock,
the
but 50
sales.
was still fucking with him.
He had the sales. 50 had the streets, and Jay-Z had the sales. But that's the difference. But that's why 50 came back now. 50's coming back with the money now.
All right. But at the same time, musically, some of 50 in the club, that shit was mainstream overseas. Just how Hov has a couple mainstreams overseas, that in the club could easily take over 3 of Hov songs. Whatever 3 songs he's doing overseas, he can do in the club and niggas is going.
At one point, 50 Cent was more. At one point, 50 Cent was more global than Jay-Z.
Yeah.
But as far as the only thing I can't agree with is I think that Jay-Z definitely had more than 10 summers. Definitely had more than 10 summers. Not consecutive though. I tell you, he had 10 summers.
That's what I said though. Yeah. Anyway, he still didn't give. I said, yo, why you can't do 10 summers consecutive? He gave like 5 or 6, and at best.
So
because 50 came in like 02, damn near 02, 03.
So I'm gonna see 05 album releases.
Think what?
To me in the middle.
It might be a blueprint in there or something like that. But other than that, I compare it. So the way he distributes music and the quality of it is like he gave niggas just enough. It's like giving out freebie tasters or testers, pardon. It's like giving out testers. Like take that, and then it's like the people could want more from you. But what is it? Like you can't lyrically or you can't flow, you can't give us more, you can't advance your shit, you're just gonna give us the same step on work? I bet. That's why I compare Lil Baby shit to him musically. Like, all right, he's gonna give you this product and it's gonna click, but it's not gonna get better than this. It's not gonna get better than this. And he's not gonna consecutively be able to give you more than that. That's why I compared it to a music. I'm like, you're gonna do a whole one. He's really focused on that bag, so he's gonna make that money somehow, some way. But the music is gonna reach a certain level, and it's gonna stop. Now, if you listen to whole catalog through and through, every fucking song for at least a year, not a year straight, but within a year, you like every season you listen to it like, all right. So within all of these times, these years, your shit didn't really go to Zamunda. Your shit is timeless, but it didn't go to Zamunda.
I would replace Lil Baby and say Cole.
Cole?
Yeah.
I can't agree.
I can't.
Because Cole fucking adapted to the new shit to the fullest.
I feel like that's low key what Hov did with Watch the Throne and 444.
So it's still really non-comparable because it's literally 2 different eras. But you can use Lil Baby and Hov is really 2 different eras. So they're gonna talk about the same shit, but niggas that's 30 plus is gonna really feel Hov more than they feel Lil Baby. Niggas 30 and under is gonna feel Lil Baby more than they feel Hov. But
that's a real interesting comparison.
I'm just saying, just like the prop,
because I can see in certain ways.
The product of the music is like, damn, nigga, this is your ceiling. And it's like, I'm looking at Lil Baby career like, that nigga might have a ceiling. I hope he don't.
He do.
And it's really about the flow. That's for him. That's my opinion. It's really just
once Gunna got disattached, niggas realized that low key. It's like you making some shit, but it's like, where's the elevation with it? Shit starting to go down low key. Shit was just idle.
Doing too much. He be making a lot for him to have to back up. He be doing too. He really be doing shit, backing cars out. Really be buying, cashing out, doing too much, flexing too much. It's like that's what you gotta do as a rapper, but you gotta understand that you gotta be able to talk that shit.
J. Cole ride around New York and fucking bike.
But that's the type of rapper J. Cole is. For me, Baby already put this image out there. He's some type of dope dealer. You know what I'm saying? So
but what's so cool at the same time? Cole ain't coming to the industry like that. Once I came in there, Versace up, big Jesus piece, Versace glasses, Versace belt.
He was trying shit.
Nigga felt the industry, felt this shit for what it was. He said, you know what? I don't gotta do all that. Niggas ain't about to get me.
But that was in an era where rapper had to have a look. Now it's like a rapper has to have a story. Back then you had to have the look and a story. Now it's like the look don't matter. You
Nigga,
just
that's
gotta have
back when
some type of
niggas was
story.
wearing leather t-shirts with the leather sleeves and shit. With the gold zippers. Remember when that shit was fly?
Or the pattern leather
Sleeves
sweatshirts.
and sweatshirts.
I
And
remember that. Yeah, I played too
that's
much.
that's the specific
You know what I'm saying?
image or
Shit zip
picture I'm
off.
talking about with Cole too. Nigga had that exact shit on.
Them shits was hard. I had like 2 of them shits. I had a homie fatigue.
I think I had like one. That shit was bad works.
Fuck, nigga. Leave. Phones.
Nah,
Phone
that was the
posits.
time.
Shit, man, let's wrap up this little baby shit. I say 6.5 realistically. Humbly, if I want to give him some grace, I'll give him a 7. Would you give it a couple?
6.
I'm not gonna lie,
Niggas is
like
being fair now.
I ain't listened to the whole album, but for the ones that I did hear, I'd give it a 7, 6.
Buzzy.
I'll let you know the first 5 minutes of the next episode.
So I'll get back to you.
I gotta give him his fair share of 2 listens. 2 more listens.
Sure, man. Yeah. It's tough being social when TikTok's about to be done. That was a terrible transition. You heard that, Chad? But anyways, being on TikTok
I
coming
started
soon.
to believe that it was clickbait. Like it was just something like the government always said, like this is what's gonna happen, that we all fall for it, and then
Mhm.
boom, they be like, all right, it's not shutting down. But they saying like if they don't sell, if the Chinese don't sell it, is that what I'm hearing? If the Chinese don't sell it,
think
then
them
we're not
niggas-
gonna be able to forward with TikTok or whatever. But even if
got
we
a
do keep
date.
TikTok, I think they're gonna change the name.
They're gonna
It's
sell
probably
it.
not gonna be the same.
They're gonna sell it. They're not gonna get rid of it. They're gonna sell it.
Look how
They
much money.
confirmed January 19th.
That's
I
fine.
thought it was the 17th. This is 19th.
Mhm.
Okay,
They're
okay,
gonna
According to World Star.
They're gonna put that tax. Nigga say how much to make a TikTok account?
okay.
$3.99 a month.
This is the
That
TikTok.
shit not even gonna be the same no more.
That's what I'm saying. They're gonna switch it up.
That shit gonna lose a couple million for sure.
That shit not gonna
says-
be the same.
So
Niggas
it's-
gonna go back to Instagram where it's $3.99.
Niggas not fucking with that.
Says TikTok plans to. It says TikTok announced the plans to shut down its platform in the U.S. by January 19th, unless the Supreme Court blocks and delays a law requiring its sale by Chinese parent company.
They gonna make some shit shake. You know how they give it up in this
I heard
country.
what's the cool? One of the dudes on the Shark Tank was trying to buy that shit. One of the
What?
big the big Arab looking guy. Shit, if you buy that shit, who knows? He's gonna be able to keep it.
Man, he might put a price tag on it. Can't hold your breath dealing with nobody that got too much money.
Mm-hmm.
Different type of sport they play when you got over 100 million.
How do you
OD
feel
different type
about
of sport.
TikTok overall though? Like you see how like it's such a big deal for everybody. Like do you feel like it's influential for the good reasons, the bad reasons? What don't you like about TikTok, or what do y'all like about TikTok? Like is it beneficial for like intel or whatever the case may be? Like is it your first go to? Is it not? Like how y'all feel about TikTok?
For the younger generation, I think it's an educational platform for them, some sort, and I think it's just an eye opener. Most people that just use it because of the range it has.
I think that it's a good it's damn near like a web browser. You know, it's like when you get on TikTok, you could just lose yourself in searches, and then you could find informational shit, non-informational. You can find shit local, find shit for you. You can find stuff to buy. So at the end of the day, I just feel like it's another outlet to just look at life differently. You could learn from it. You could spend your money with it. You could
Make
laugh from it, make money from it. So I think that is just a nice tool to have as an app,
Shoot, for me, that shit top 3 apps on my phone. No cap. If I can show how much time I spent on that shit, total, that should probably be a lot.
I ain't gonna lie. It's addictive though.
Oh, dear,
I did
between
it.
funny shit, informational shit, and just shit that, you know how these apps work.
It's the new
or
Google. What do you like?
algorithm,
Real shit.
algorithm
Like
and shit.
you gonna pull up TikTok to find anything. For me, Like it comes with a lot of information. You can either utilize it or don't. But it's almost like an addiction for real. Like you get on it and you start browsing, and then it leads you to one thing. It's featured things, like you said, they have the shopping feature and all that.
That shit worse than crack.
That shit will have you. And these kids, everybody know how to dance all of a sudden. You feel me? So it's just like,
I thought I was doing myself a favor trying to detox. I don't even remember when I downloaded TikTok. All I know was one day I was like, I said I gotta go on my detox every couple months out of the year. No Instagram, no nothing. After like 2 weeks, I'm like, let me see what TikTok. Yo, that shit ain't left my phone since. That shit became number one.
okay.
I be
That
like,
shit is
this like,
funny, bro.
and I'm an Instagram person. I'm like, what the fuck? Like,
Same. That's what I
Yeah.
said. We find all
So-
types of information over funny shit. I'm on the fence now. I really think about it. Because at the same time, as much information you could get from it very quickly, that shit could also, I feel like, depending on the person you are and depending on the algorithm that it cooks up for you, that it could also be like some real misleading shit. Like that shit could be giving the wrong nigga just wild false information or just wild bullshit.
So I like that you tapped on that because I was just gonna ask y'all, like, what don't y'all like about TikTok? Like, what do you feel like is a negative thing about TikTok, or what it can do for people who are viewing it?
It overfeeds you whatever you look into. It becomes annoying. If it's 3 in the morning, 4 in the morning, I'm up, I scroll, I see the same thing 8 times. Yo.
Twerking. Check. Buns.
Yo, it could be anything.
And it could be there in the late night. All you hear is
Chains,
Babin, she's a
real estate,
ghetto. Nigga there in the light.
Tarot
Put the
readings,
light off when you see the light from the phone. Just,
anything. Right.
yeah, that shit fat.
Word.
Yeah, that shit fat too. So,
I don't like that about that. That shit is a little too repetitive. Just for me and my brain, I'll be like, nah, I gotta feed my noggin, something else. Bro.
that shit be feeding me all the theories. That's part of one of my other theories for my, what's it called, cap on. That's probably why they want to get rid of it. Because all the shit that be getting exposed and how quick the information that gets spread, whether the shit is the truth or some facts, that's probably why they want to get rid of it so badly.
Yeah, they're
Like, nah,
exposing
they
too much
exposing
truth.
wild truth. Like you said, these niggas is getting to this shit like this. Whether it's kids or adults, they got this up. But I don't know. It's part of my bag.
What you don't like about it, Capo?
What?
TikTok.
What I don't like about it?
Yeah.
There's nothing that I don't like about TikTok. Nothing too not like about it. That shit fire.
I love
that
this shit.
fine. I feel like personally, like even being a girl's girl, like I feel like they promote LGBTQ way too much. I feel like knowing that TikTok is super influential, they should lighten up a little bit. You get what I'm saying? Like prime example, JoJo Siwa. I might get canceled for this, but you feel me? Like she started off coming out early about being a so-called
Yeah, what?
lesbian, and the younger generation started jacking that. You know, not even knowing the concept of what it is to be whatever, I guess, gay. You know what I'm saying? I'm not really trying to touch on this topic too much because I know like that's not the type of talk we on, but I feel like it's just super influential. Like it's just like I feel like let kids decide on their own what they want to be. You know what I'm saying? Like
That shit all across everywhere.
Like you don't even know what you want until you're in your 20s and you're like, yeah, that's what I want. You feel me? And they don't even have to be gender wise. It could be just what you ideally want for yourself. Like let people decide on their own. Let these children decide on their own. Like,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I was about to double down. I was about to double down and start fucking like.
Nigga
say
thought
some
about
shit
it.
like-
Nigga said, you know
Like,
what?
yeah, y'all be pushing this shit. Yo, and that other motherfucker, listen, pick a side. You can't be.
Yo,
and then they be adding extra letters. It's like, come on, they adding extra letters talking about LGBTQ plus. Like what are we really doing? Like as far as I knew, it's either you like guys, you like girls, or you like both. It was never And
Shout out to
technically,
y'all.
as
Y'all
a
do
guy,
y'all
if you
thing.
like both,
I'm tired of. I hear you though. I'm tired of motherfuckers saying that they support that, but on the low, they be like, "Shout out to y'all, do your thing." On you. I'm talking about.
like I'm not even trying to touch on those type of
Niggas
things. I just was
not
just saying, like
talking
that's
about
just what
you.
I don't like about
And
TikTok.
quoted exactly what I just did.
Yeah.
It
This
just
nigga
so
is
happened
crazy.
that you did that, and I was like, "Damn, you shouldn't have did that."
Nigga is shooting crazy.
Well, it's
chat.
like at the end of the day,
Niggas trying to give
niggas
me a
is gonna
strike
have
on my
kids
channel
in this
early.
world at this time, bro. At some point, and at the end of the
Looks
day, it's
like
like you gonna be on camera, yeah, cool and all that, boy. When you got your seed and you raising your seed, and that shit come across the threshold, you're gonna be like, "What are you doing?"
That's because no one can tell you how to parent. Well, I don't know about all that, but no one can tell you how to parent.
So choking kid, like, nah, because you know, it's people they do the worst to their kids when they go the other way. But I'ma just stand on it. I'm not homophobic. You know, I got nothing against gay people. As far as like the females, like that shit is I'm not a woman, so I can't really even speak on it because I'm not a woman.
Holy snap. What'd you do with that Popeyes bag? I don't know for sure why that shit just hit to my head.
Alright. Word.
That one?
Yeah.
Remind me to take that shit out.
I got you. I can't speak for women chasing being. I can't talk for women going that route. But as far as men, especially black men, bro, niggas gotta stop, bro. Niggas gotta stop, bro. And fuck it. I'm a double. Nah, in fact, I'm not gonna double. I got some shit.
All right, we ain't gonna touch on that too much. So, how y'all feel about like the Cali fire? The
We
fire?
already got into that.
Oh,
That
yeah,
was the first stuff.
Oh well, I'm gonna speak on my opinion
Shit, we at hour 22.
For me, I
How we go? How we looking, Cam? Can't tell.
can't tell. All right, so I'm gonna just throw out my opinion out there. I just feel like they are starting them because it's just too much information going around. You know, LA in general, California in general has it's just so much buried inside of that city. You get what I'm saying? So much underlying things happening, some good, some bad. So I just feel like, you know, they might be my fault, yeah. I feel like they just had to burn it down. Like, you feel me? It is what it is. Like, personally, I don't feel like. I also seen that Trump also was speaking on the fact that like he didn't get a. No, I think that I forget who it was didn't sign off the bill for the water release, so it got super humid in Cali, and that's what caused the wildfires allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
But I also feel like it was too much. It's too many hidden secrets. You feel what I'm saying? They had to burn it down. They had to. It was too much going on. I don't.
Matter of fact, I'm kind of glad you spun back to that. Y'all ever seen how they've been showing that there's been like UFOs coming around and shit too?
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, what's it called? Like on the actual news shit that they like a person was recording from the TV. Like it did show some shit swoop down. I was like, nah, what the fuck? I was like, now these niggas just pulling up to the fire, investigating shit.
Mm-hmm.
Some niggas put that shit out.
That shit over there.
Shit, like my boy Moosey said, if a fire can, if we can't stop a fire and this shit's getting bad like this, imagine when them niggas actually do pull up. It's over.
Niggas is not pulling up.
But I'm saying, like, if they do pull up or if it
They
comes
already
to
know
war,
that's a W. Like
ODW.
They like, what?
Shit, that niggas can't stop this.
That's
y'all ain't ready for us.
That's original GG's crew.
Niggas gonna hop out and just start burning shit. I'm like, yeah, niggas can't do that.
I'm glad you mentioned that. Speaking of UFOs, how do y'all feel about the AIs? Like, you feel me? Like, we already had an idea that there was going to be robots. There was going to be some sort of mechanical machine moving around, dictating
I'm gonna put it
things.
like this.
How do
I'm
y'all
gonna keep
feel
it
about
real
that?
short and simple. If you ever seen Terminator, go watch Terminator. The one where they really start talking about what's the name of the shit?
John Connor?
That's his name, but what's the actual shit controlling them? Skynet. I'll put it like this. Go watch Terminator, think about Skynet, think about AI, think about Siri.
Skynet was just
You guys ever seen Megan?
Just in case they
I
can't
heard
put it
about it. I
together.
gotta watch that.
Skynet is just the motherfucking AI big ass brain that turns shit
Yeah, smart.
upside down,
Yeah,
left, right.
controlling all the robots and electronics and shit like that.
But I'm just waiting to become Will Smith from I Am Legend.
Type shit.
With
Good
me and
movie.
King.
Good
I'm
movie.
waiting because it's gonna get nasty.
Oh yeah, it's approaching. Half of this world is on fire, and the other half is just
Didn't Kai have
melting.
a robot in his crib? Doing
So Elon already got the Tesla robot. So
He had like that was like a $300 robot.
Bro, niggas
Some
doing
other
too
joint.
much. I seen that. I said, yeah. With a hammer.
nigga said the robot was throwing up gang signs. I'm like, nah, man, get him out of there.
It was. Yeah. Yeah. I'm good on that. I would have been fine with, people still going to work and doing things with their own hands and brains. We pushing the envelope physically. Like,
Shoot, man.
it's always a nigga that it's always somebody that can't do the physical labor that has more of a mental capacity that think that's the way. Bro. Listen,
That's called laziness.
God created. We've been created with brain power, but we also have surpassed physical limits. That's the perfect balance in being a human being. So to use this and push the envelope dumb far than what we even physically can reach, you're doing too much and you're fucking this package up.
you're gonna turn our own kind against us, basically.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Shit, if
These
anything,
niggas
that
out-
might be the thing that bring us together. Because
Yeah.
the AI take
Oh, yeah.
over, we gotta come together
But
and get
they're
rid of that.
using human intellect and multiplying it. You get what I'm saying? For every human learned behavior, they're doubling that. So I'm speaking on, I do watch a lot of movies, but from what they make AIs to be like, they're taking in human intellect. They're programmed to basically learn from it, but they're also they're powerful enough to override some of the initial controls that they have within like their system or whatever whoever made their
based off
specific
of,
robot or whatever the case may be.
based
like,
off of what they see on floor.
They
right?
can basically, and they can multiply.
It's getting there.
No, it's getting bad. Like, and it's to the point where like they can multiply human behavior like 10 times more, and to the point where they will hurt you. Like, you know what I'm saying? And
Yeah, they
sometimes
gonna
like
be
they're
telling
gonna be
they
strong. We're
mans.
gonna have to get like machine guns in this bitch. We're gonna have to start. Excuse my language. We're gonna have to start. It's gonna be war in a few
That
years.
niggas better go to Japan and get some real strong swords.
All I'm saying, just make sure y'all got your own businesses going on,
The
because they're
bullet
gonna take
might not
away
do
all
it.
these jobs.
It did it in I Am Legend with the bullet.
Nah,
was able to
that
clap
was
it in
a
the
fire
beam.
movie.
But it's been shit. Listen, only what's it called?
Legend was the
Top-
zombies or whatever them things was.
Yeah, listen.
Robots with the robots.
That's why I'm gonna have, I'm gonna have a couple farms, you heard?
That's dumb funny. My son Will Smith was damn near in 2 different apocalypses. Robots and monsters. It was one of the greatest. All he needs is a dog to get it done.
Yeah. And
Word, man. Once I get rid of TikTok, I'm gonna be so tight. I'm gonna be tight.
They better not.
we'll be 2020.
But then again, I'm gonna just go on Facebook videos. We having this damn this
I ain't gonna lie. And Facebook, I think Meta released their like
meta.
Beta,
Niggas said
whatever.
Meta. What's that?
I think they like, it was something about their release of like, what was it, like you have permission to curse now or say certain things. Like, people was going on Facebook talking about it.
bullshit.
Yeah, because you know how now when you curse on either Instagram or you post up some
Yeah,
shit,
you
you
gotta
feel
write it a
me?
certain way.
They'll put your shit in a review. Like, they'll put your whole account on lock. Like, they'll stop you from going live. They'll literally
Bro, I
stop you
said
from
the
boosting
N-word
your
on
posts.
Twitter. They had to review my joint. I was like, bro.
And I'm surprised because Twitter's Pornhub.
Say what?
So how did they do
I
that
said,
to you?
nigga. I was like, nah, these niggas is wild or some shit like that.
How are people getting away with posting what they post, but you say the N-word and they're on it?
I wonder if I could find that shit, but I'm gonna do that for y'all.
I started using Facebook in like 2011.
I just stopped using Facebook
Oh,
like
yeah, I
3 years
barely use
ago.
it.
I
Just be
lost my
liking the
old
shit my girl
Facebook.
be tagging me in. I'll just be on videos looking at shit.
I deleted the
Follow me on the
accounts.
gram, you feel me?
I go to videos. Should be funny as hell.
Facebook used to be about, towards the end, it was fights.
Shit turned to world stuff.
Nah, Facebook was lit. Facebook was lit.
Nah, fuck Facebook. Instagram was lit.
I
was
wasn't
thinking about
on
this shit
Instagram the way
earlier
I was on
today.
Facebook up until now. Like,
You know, I remember the group rates niggas used to do.
Yeah.
That's when niggas used to be shooting like what?
Said, DM me for TBH.
okay.
For the group
Rate me 1 to 10.
Like for me to DM you on TBH.
Bro, the
TBF.
group
Ooh,
TBHs
I
was
remember
hilarious. I remember me. I remember it was
Wild.
me.
There used to be like 8
Ron,
niggas in one chat.
Capo. I said Capo. Me, Capo, Gates. Who the fuck else would be in there? Shit.
Probably just us three.
Probably us three.
And niggas was doing that shit in the kick chat.
Niggas used to be like, yeah, me and Hard Eyes, nah, you fire. Follow me back.
Fucking cry.
Nah, we had a
we was
time.
young
Working
niggas
out.
shooting like
Shots, okay?
That's tough.
I ain't gonna lie, we grew up in a good era. I feel like we came up without technology or even
we
very,
was born
very.
into it.
You get what I'm saying? We watched the elevation of technology. We watched the elevation of life in general. These kids don't even want to play with toys anymore.
We grew up with technology, so we just
Yeah, we
mature
already
it
talked
with
about grown ups and things. Yeah, it's part of life, man. Part of life. It's like, no niggas is getting old talking shit like that.
Facts.
But nah, the group rate era, that shit was hilarious.
No, that
Niggas
really
used to
was.
really be wilding.
And share for share. That
Niggas
was
is fiending
heavy.
for that.
Yeah, I used to unfollow people for that.
Shit used to flood the feed. I'm like,
Nah,
yo,
man.
stop shit.
Niggas
I used to do that shit too.
Follow
I'm lying and shit. I'm
The
trying to get my
follow
shit out, man.
Or Saturday shout outs.
Oh,
Niggas had days, I
and
ain't
Woman
know
Crush
about that.
Wednesday. Oh,
Yeah,
forget
fuck
about
Woman Crush
that.
Wednesday.
And
you
Throwback
had to throw your
Thursday.
shorty out there.
Yo.
Flashback Friday.
Okay.
Throwback Thursday was
Was crazy.
niggas was really committed to throw up that little throwback fade.
And we swore it was a throwback. Now, if we was to post that, would be a throwback. Like,
Gangsta. Damn
Tough,
near
like,
10 years ago.
Swore.
Yeah,
Longer.
Gangsta.
All right, we talking about time too much. I don't like this.
Why? You're not jacking
I
it?
don't like this. How old do I look?
But shit, speaking of time, we pushing 130.
Hold on, no. We should go around.
Nigga got the phone up like he was about to show me something.
My fault. Nah.
Yeah, put your phone up.
How old do I look? You just didn't know. Probably don't even know that. So it's a plus on my side.
Niggas is OD.
Go ahead.
I would base it off myself. I would be like, I think probably like 30.
Nigga like 30.
Pushed. What you gonna think? Don't piggyback. Can't piggyback.
You gonna go with the 20.
I would be pushed. I'm 29. Yeah. I would say 30 off the top of my head. Now I think about it like.
You don't got no grades.
Nah,
30 is a
yes.
little.
Yeah, there's niggas in their 30s with grades.
My initial thought was 29 before y'all even said anything.
What was your, if that was your initial, what was your other
No,
one?
no, that's literally.
Stop
I'm
after
saying
that.
that.
Oh, I was about to say where we going with this.
Niggas be
Let's say,
trying to
let's
push
take it
the-
somewhere.
You trying to push the envelope, you heard? Like,
Nah, I thought we had content. So,
so,
Nah, it's giving a good 29.
see, is it this though?
I'm not gonna lie, you
It's a
still have a
bit.
baby face. That's a good thing. You don't have any frown lines. That's also a good thing.
I think when I cut
I got
this off,
OD
I
of
can
those.
see my
I have them. I'm
titties.
starting to get them shits too. I feel like
Motherfuckers get tight.
It's alright. Nah, y'all hit it on the head though. 29. Definitely sit here like Mike Tyson fighting off 30, but not versus Jake Paul.
Yeah, but you're not that far
Streets,
wrong.
right? Was 30.
You know what I'm saying? I seen a video. It
On
said
my
we,
lighter, I got this 30.
It's the blick for me.
That shit ain't going nowhere. Mm.
Yeah, man.
Shit, man, we had, what we had? 135? 135. We don't have almost all the topics off the top.
Mhm.
Nice and sweet. We missing any?
so we're gonna talk about Braun or no?
Ooh.
Sensitive subject.
Sensitive. I don't know that nigga. You don't know me.
You said, woo.
Nah, it's just I almost forgot about that.
Nah. I don't think my
Do you know
kick
the
it to him.
details about it, or even how all this shit even came to play?
I don't know the details all about it. All I know is that something like that should have never reached social media. And the fact that it did might hold some credibility behind it
Tough.
because of the people involved. Do y'all know of son to be lying like that?
No.
He probably juice things from time to time.
But the thing is that he got lied to by Drake. Because Drake was saying, "Oh, this is a fake message." Then apparently the nigga sent or made a whole video or screen recorded his shit, the conversation, and posted it. That's when Ag posted it. It was like, "Ooh, nigga lied to me."
I don't know too much about that situation.
Me neither. So.
I don't know too much about it either. I just know apparently some nigga that Drake was cool with or is cool with was doing some extra shit that I guess was like a bad image for Drake that he ain't fuck with. Calling nigga a rat or this and that. And the nigga ain't fuck with that shit. Saying how you call me a rat. What you trying to do? But you trying to sue UMG, your own record label or whatever. I guess he was speaking to academics about the situation or whatever. And apparently Drake was like, "Nah, I never called that nigga a rat, or I ain't never said no shit like that, or whatever. Because like, how you gonna talk about, oh, you live by this code, et cetera, the people I'm with or around, et cetera, live by this code, this and that." I guess that's what he told Ack or whatever, and nigga Ack was like, I guess he asked Drake. Drake said, "Oh, this shit he's saying it's fake, blah, blah, blah." And nigga ends up saying something, sending him the screen recording of the messages of him saying that shit, saying why he unfollowed him or saying that he's fake or whatever, some bullshit. And then within that messages, it was alluding how supposedly that, what's it called, whenever Bron be linking Drake out in Canada and shit, the niggas be basically doing two-mans, running two-mans, saying that he be cheating and he be covering it up or some shit like that.
Sheesh.
Nothing go.
Between that and some leaked, what's it called, some leaked song that came out where he was basically dissing Bron. I ain't even listened to that shit too much, but nigga, that diss Bron.
Who?
Drake.
Drake a hoe.
Oh, dear. Ho.
His baby mom is a whole. Isn't she a whole porn star or a whole dance something?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think my son Braun did it though.
I said, black man don't cheat. This nigga Bron, he perfect.
That nigga,
Perfect image.
That nigga career been too perfect.
Man.
Saving LeBron.
Light skinned niggas, man.
Niggas be hand trying to throw dirt. Damn, niggas done finished the tea?
Not all light skinned niggas.
What's up, Ron? Drunk some of the tea? I'm
Mhm.
surprised. No, take that back.
You know what that?
Trying for your troubles.
You know what that shit remind me of, Chad? I'll never forget the time niggas in City Park smoking. We young niggas too. Young niggas smoking a pack. We in the pavilion. While we smoking with a couple of my niggas, and what's it called? My nigga Diggity's brother. Some old head nigga. He smoking with some old head nigga's name is
No.
Diggity's brother. His name is Diggity. That's his nickname. Well, his name is Ant, but he was gonna call the nigga Ant. Some old nigga.
Diggity. All right.
Yeah, old school.
No, it's
Blood
no
nigga.
issue. It's just sometimes you hear shit. It's just be like,
Yeah, chill out. Where we smoking this shit? Say this shit get to like right here. Nigga Ron throw the shit.
it's a roach.
I think it's from a Dutch though. Nigga throw the shit. Nigga said, "Oh, this nigga's smiling." Nigga said, "What are you doing with that?" Nigga said, "Nah." I said, that shit is still good money. See, like, pass that. I said, nah, I need that.
Yo, my
Nigga said some
homegirl,
shit.
nigga
Nigga said,
be
that
doing
shit's still
that.
good.
He be throwing half blunts. I'm like, that's not even a clip.
We say, even make sure you ask around before you start throwing them shits away. I was like,
half blunt always been crazy. But the size that you just measured,
you did too much pauses in there. It was like, fuck, it's over.
Nah, listen, I'm just protecting myself by all means, respectfully.
All right, miss.
Sunset. This.
I nigga Dane.
That's acceptable.
Oh, okay.
Nigga said, nah, you better ask before you throw that. Nigga said, oh, I ain't know you want that. Nigga said, yeah, I want that. I'm like,
his smoking figures
I guess.
Probably just paused deeper than y'all, so he was like, we're not playing. He understood the rules and regulations of the herb.
So to be clear, something like this
type shit.
Those is clips.
All right, so
nigga said, you better ask.
This is just the kind of idea.
He said, nah, you gotta ask everybody.
For me,
I so needed that.
every dollar counted. You bugging?
I don't even know if it was just blunt or not, but shit. Someone's trying to get high.
Back in the day,
10-5-5 was crazy.
Being broke trying to smoke, niggas are smoking till they fucking fingertips is burning. Niggas blunt like.
I'm glad I wasn't.
This is where you had to make sure you had everything you need with that one other person. Because if you needed to get papers or a Dutch, especially if you was living in my hood, if you needed to get papers or a Dutch, you did not want to take that troop to the store. You had to pray this nigga Diggity was upstairs so you could buy a Dutch from him. Or you had to fuck around and find someone that had roll up. So when you find that other person that got rolled up, oh yeah, they on the spliff. That was saying.
One used to get to the size of your fingernail. I remember I seen a nigga smoke that shit with tweezers.
I can't even smoke that. Tweezers.
I remember seeing some shit like that before.
So you always run into one person that it was like, I'm gonna hit that. Pull up. Find the tweezers and wherever y'all at.
Nigga like that.
Hit that shit. Boys, that's how people's lips get black. You smoking a blunt so down. Shit.
Yeah, because that grabber settles and that burnt, it'll burn.
This is before grabber. This is just the residue of the Dutches.
Burning. Yes, you're right. I'm bugging. Grabber didn't even come out until recently.
Your shit is, you talking about it's, nigga, you're getting your lips burned with residue on them.
It was serious. I wasn't even smoking from those times.
That's why the dentist was like, you should try to brush your lips. It's all right with a toothbrush. Brush your lips, bro. That shit works. That's some good stiction. You'll be all right.
Shit, when I was a jet, I had me some holes. I was proud of my Jones. Started smoking heavy. Looked at my shit, so I was like, yeah, smoker lips.
Fucking crying.
I looked at some old ass picture, some old ass selfie I took when I was a young boy, City Park. That was the one. Had in the headlock with that.
I'll just be looking back at the past. I think, damn, some shit I should have.
Baby face and all that. Young boy days. It's Pink Diamond Mikey. Legendary.
Young Banks in the making.
Shit, man, is it time to wrap it up?
I think we covered all the topics.
Felt like we
so Ron over there look dazed out.
Better than before. Or better before. I think the weed was better back then. I think it lasted.
I feel like it's hard to tell because back then niggas was young, so we didn't really know what we were smoking. We didn't know if it was really good or not.
You was getting what you could afford.
Type shit.
So now we older, we buying all types of shit. They not elevated. We were getting souvenirs with every box.
Unless you was getting like dead dirt Reggie with stems and seeds and your shit.
We jumped through that hoop real quick.
Then it's like, all right, that's when you was like, all right, this is bad.
Yeah.
But other times, niggas be like, oh, sour, it's piff, it's haze, it's blah, 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 blah. Even before the GG. Or like just when they type shit. Because niggas was just smoking and niggas was high before grab all that.
I know,
Niggas was
we-
smoking J's. Remember Juicy J's, gang? Niggas done, bro, my whole smoking group, we done tried almost all little roll-ups. Niggas tried Juicy J's, regular papers, games, entourage,
whole shelf.
backwoods. But it was like slowly, like phases type shit.
Was it intentional or it was like?
Nah, just that it was like slowly in phases. Niggas just rolled up with different shit and explained, I ain't like that. Certain niggas ain't like the shit. Sometimes niggas already had the roll up, so it's like, nigga, you don't smoke this. Back in the days, if you could roll a Dutch, like through the middle, you one of them niggas. That's when you could sit with the old ass type shit. If you had to unravel your shit, then it was like, you're not really a pro.
Oh, you mean if you could split it?
Yeah, you find the shit.
Perfect.
It don't matter if you use your fingers or blade or whatever, but if you could just split it and still keep those 3-4 leaves still attached,
Sometimes that blade will
take that shit
up
off.
if you don't rip it right.
Or really crock that shit.
What you had to do is look at the light real quick.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever thumb you put on that shit first had to be strong.
Two of them, just
Pressure, pop, pressure, pop, pressure, pop, pressure, pop.
Dutch is right there. I don't fuck around. Just crack them shits just cause.
Get ready to try. That shit.
I would dad roll up a Dutch with this bullshit just to.
See what it's hitting for.
I'm not sure if I was smoking. I'm not really liking
Don't
the weed itself.
antagonize that shit. Them shits is probably stale as hell. Shit gonna break right to the left, back to the right.
Sit back to the right.
No, I'm talking about split. Oh, damn. Word.
But shit, we pushing almost 2 hours. It's time to wrap this shit up. It's about to be a big old file for my guys to chat, stream, pod. I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. Been another episode of HotGrabbaTalk. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Guys, is there anything I want to close out with? Talk to them.
Still, when? Second week of 2020? First week?
Second.
Second week? Yeah, listen, same thing. Not doing no stupid shit when we go to the clubs. It's the same rules. We drinking and have good times with the women and all of that. Vibe to the music. No face fighting, no none of that. Just a good health, good weather. Make sure you brush your teeth and you kiss your moms and call them before you started your day or at the end of your day.
All that.
You know what I'm saying? Put out the peace and love. It's all right to be angry, but focus on learning how to control your shit. And peace. See y'all niggas next week.
Guys love, right on. Catch y'all.
Yeah.